Hey guys, welcome back to Reading with Mo. I'm Mo and today we're going to be talking about some of my favorite bookish and non-bookish stuff that I've been loving recently, and I'm really excited to share some of this stuff with you guys. So first off, I don't know if you've noticed these earrings that I've been wearing I think in like the past few videos that I've uploaded, and they are actually the sponsor for this video, which is really cool. It's a jewelry brand called Ana Luisa, and I know I've mentioned a few other jewelry brands before that in my favorites, and it's something that I've been like slowly trying to like upgrade my jewelry collection, because before I would buy a lot of like cheap costume jewelry, stuff that's like bad for the environment, not so ethical, and that also kind of just like would leave my skin feeling a little bit irritated if they were earrings or just like green and stuff, which is not cute. So I was really glad to try out these earrings. Like their brand has such cute stuff. It's completely my style. It's so like minimal but still like really nice quality. Their stuff like doesn't tarnish and stuff. And one thing I do look for when I'm shopping for jewelry now is I try to find stuff that brands that are in some way trying to be like sustainable. What's really cool about this brand is they're trying to have a net zero carbon footprint by the end of 2020, which I think is really cool for like brands to recognize like that it's important to be sustainable and ethical in the process of making the jewelry, as well as just making cute stuff anyway. So I want to go ahead and show you guys the jewelry themselves. I'll try to show it right now a little bit up close, but I might need to include some like cutaways and stuff because I'm not sure how well my camera is going to focus. So I went and chose these gold hoop earrings, which I know I don't even own any hoop earrings, but I've been wanting to. So these are like super cute, and they have like a little bit of weight to them, but they're not too heavy. So like I don't know, it just makes them feel like more high end. I don't know, they're not like flimsy earrings that are just gonna fall and break or something. And so I have 3 pairs of earrings. I'm actually wearing I have 2 piercings on my ears, so I'm wearing a different one in each of my second piercing. So this one I'm sure I'll probably have to show like a cutaway of. It's just like a little loop cuff kind of thing, and the other one is like a really tiny hoop that has like these rhinestones in the center as well. I think they just look so cute together, and I like mismatching my earrings on purpose sometimes because I just think that looks really cute, and then I can wear more earrings at once and not have like the same thing going on both sides. And for how cute they are and how like high quality and everything that comes with it, the prices are really good. Like for such a like luxurious type of brand, like they start at like $39, so that's definitely not too expensive when you're looking for like actually good quality jewelry that's gonna last you. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link down below to their website, and they also have been nice enough to give me a discount code for you guys to use if you do decide that you want to buy anything off their website. I am probably going to be using this coupon code because I've seen they have these really cute like stackable necklaces on there, and when it comes to necklaces, I'm really picky about what I know exactly like what I'm looking for. With jewelry in general, because I don't wear a lot of jewelry, I am very picky with what I do wear, and they have really cute stacked necklaces on there that are just so cute that I know I would love to wear all the time. So now my next favorite, I don't have any coupon codes for you guys, but maybe you can find some online. I'm always searching for coupon codes, but I bought another book sleeve from Bookbo, and this one is so cute. So this is the print here. I forget what size this one is. I know I've mentioned before, this is my 3rd one from them, and probably my last one because I don't need that many of these, but when I seen this print on there, I knew I had to buy it, and I forget which size this is. This one is either the smallest size or like the one right up from that, but I could easily like fit a book in here. Like this is pretty much like the average size of like a YA hardback book, and it could fit in there. So I definitely think this is super cute, and I like to use these when I'm either traveling on vacation so that my books, when I'm packing them in my suitcase, don't get messed up, or when I'm going back and forth just like to work and stuff and I'm carrying a book with me, I like to put it in here because if I just shove it in my bag with everything, the book will end up coming out either with like black marks all over it or just getting bent up, dinged up, and I like my books to stay in as new and nice a condition as possible. So these are definitely very helpful for that, and I just think the print on this is just super cute. one of my new favorite book series of all time. I have just finished and I wanted to share it with you guys. I haven't even talked about it yet in a wrap up for the month yet because the month's not over. But, well, I guess by the time you guys are watching this, the month might be over. But this is the Broken Earth trilogy by N.K. Jemisin. I love so much about these books. So, my ratings, I've read the first one, it was 5 stars. For me, I think the first one in the series is my favorite. These ones, I'm not saying that these ones aren't good, they're definitely good, but the first book in the series for me is the one that I feel like is just gonna always remain my favorite. So this is an adult fantasy series, and it's so hard to explain because there's just so much going on with this book. It's just very complex book with like the whole system of how everything works. It's very much based off of like earth things. I don't know. I'm explaining this so terribly. Every hundreds to thousands of years, the earth experiences a 5th season where everything like completely changes, and there's all these like disasters and stuff, some type of disaster that happens, and there are these people who have the power to control like the earth. Like, I don't know, I'm not into like Avatar and stuff, but kind of reminds me of like almost like earth bending and stuff. I don't know, I could be explaining this terribly wrong, but I just really love the books. They're a little bit hard to get into at first because it's a very complex world that N.K. Jemisin has built, but once you get into it, it's just like really cool, like all the different kinds of people in here, and I just really love the series, and I can't wait to eventually go back and read it again. I think that it might be being adapted. I can't remember for sure right now, but I would love to be able to visually see some of the things that are described in this book. Like I said, I gave the first one 5 stars, the other two, the second one I gave 5 stars, and I think the last one I gave 4 stars too, but it was kind of like 4.5. It was still good, like a good ending, don't get me wrong, but just like I think nothing can touch the first one for me. If you guys have any recommendations for series that you think I would like based off of me liking this, definitely let me know so that I can check them out. Next, I want to shout out a couple of booktubers whose videos I've really been enjoying lately. I will say I haven't been watching a ton of booktube lately just because I kind of go through phases where I either am in the mood to make videos, or I'm in the mood to read, or I'm in the mood to watch videos. So right now I'm in the mood to read. So the other two are kind of being put on the wayside, but there are a couple, I still have been watching booktube videos, just not as much as I previously was before, but there's 2 people who I watch like every one of their videos for lately still, even though I'm kind of like in a booktube slump. And the first one is, I don't think I've ever mentioned either of these on my favorites, and the first one's Naya from Naya Reads and Smiles. I just love her personality, and our reading tastes don't completely overlap, but there is some overlap, so that's kind of like what I look for in a booktuber that I subscribe to and watch to. Basically like their personality and then our reading tastes like match up at all. And so I really love her videos, like her vlogs and her moving vlogs and her new shelves are just so beautiful. I'm very jealous of them. And so the other booktuber I want to shout out is Bookish Faves. She made her channel, I believe, like 3 months or so ago, and she's just doing so well so far, and she works in publishing. I just love every one of her videos. She doesn't have a ton of them up yet, but I have watched every single one that she has posted, and I just love them so much. And her background aesthetic is very cute, and also a lot of our reading tastes do overlap, and a lot of not even just the books that we read, but our opinions on the books that we read. Like there's ones that she said that she has had issues with, and they're ones that I felt like I have books that I've had issues with too. So it's nice to be able to find someone who you can really like relate to their reading taste. So definitely check out both of their channels because I love both of them, and they're probably like 2 of my top favorite booktubers right now. So those are most of my bookish favorites. So now let's get into some of the non-bookish favorites. So I haven't been watching a ton of movies or shows lately, at least none that like kind of have ties to books. But okay, one of them, one movie that I've really been loving lately, I've only seen it once, but I can't wait to watch it again. I'm sure many of you have seen it. It's the Hamilton musical on Disney Plus. I watched it with my mom and my sister. We all really loved it, and I can't wait to watch it again. I was trying to hold out because I had plans to go actually see it live in San Francisco, but COVID had to ruin all of that. So I will take the next best thing, and I watched it on the Disney Plus app, and I just really loved it so much. Like I said, I can't wait to watch it again. And I know that a lot of it isn't necessarily exactly historically accurate. So I would like to read that very well-known biography. I think it's called just Hamilton by now I'm blanking on the author's name. But I will show a picture right here of what the book is that I'm talking about. But I do want to eventually buy that book and read it so that I can know a little bit more about the actual backs, because I know when it comes to anything that's like a book or movie based off of actual real life events, it's never going to be 100% accurate, and it doesn't have to be, as long as, you know, you're not claiming that it is. And then also with Netflix, I haven't really been watching a lot of that lately, but I did watch All American on there, which I would also highly recommend if you guys are looking for a show. I just feel like it's a really diverse show, which is really cool, and it was originally on the CW. I think there's like 3 seasons on there now, and season 4 should be coming out next year, but with COVID, who knows. Okay, so as far as music, I do have a few things I wanted to share with you guys. So I just recently discovered Peter Collins. I think I found him like on Instagram or something. He has an album called Love and Mind, and I just really love it. It's kind of like R&B and soul. I'll show pictures of the albums I'm talking about here, and I'll try to leave like links and stuff to everything that I've been talking about in this video down below. Also, I listened to Logic's final album, his retiring album, No Pressure, and I did like that one. Very like nostalgic and makes me want to go back and listen to all of his albums again, because I know how you say he's going like into retirement, and so this is his last album. But I mean, I feel like he's young, and I feel like he says this is his last album, but in my mind I'm still thinking like, even if it's like 10-15 years from now, he's still gonna release another album eventually. I don't know, maybe that's just me hoping. Also, then the last music one I want to mention, because I always love anything that Drake releases. Anything that Drake ever releases I will probably love. 99% chance that I will like it, at least, if not love it. And his new song, Laugh Now Cry Later, I definitely like that song. I know his album is coming out soon, and I will definitely be listening to that. And actually, as of me recording this video tonight, the new album from Disclosure is going to be coming out. So I have a feeling that even though it's not on my favorites now, that album will probably be on my next favorites video. My next favorite is a hair favorite. You guys probably have, I'm sure, have seen that my hair has gotten a lot longer suddenly and drastically, and that is not any special trick of me growing out my own hair. I bought curly hair extensions from a brand called Curly Heaven Hair. I discovered them on Instagram, and I've been like stalking their website now for like 2 years. I've been wanting to try them out, but I'm always very like nervous and skeptical about, because I've never bought in hair extensions before, so I'm like, I always can never make up my mind like what color and stuff, and I always wanted curly ones. But it's been very hard to find. Most hair extensions are either straight, or maybe they'll have like a little bit of a wave or something to them, but finding hair extensions that are close to my actual natural hair texture is always very hard, and it's hard to judge pictures from online and stuff. So I have them clipped in today in this style with 2 ponytails, but sometimes I'll wear them down too. This specifically, I bought the I'll show you guys one. I don't have all of the pieces clipped in right now, because I think that it would be just a bit much for, like, this is still like a lot of hair for 2 ponytails, but these are like what they look like when they're not attached to my head, and I've cut them a little bit just to try to like help them blend, but I'm not an expert. I mean, I do hair, but I'm not an expert when it comes to hair extensions and stuff like that, because it's not a service that we offer at the salon that I work at. It's mainly just like cuts and color. And I bought this in the color, let's see if it says on here. I bought this in the color One Down from Off Black. I think it was like mocha brown or something. And I ended up having to tone them just slightly darker, because my hair, it was kind of in between those 2 shades. So I ended up like, I did a whole bunch of stuff to try to make this blend, because when it's all just down, my hair only comes to about, I don't know, depending on the day, how it curls up, anywhere from like here to here. And these hair extensions are 26 inches long, so I got the longest one that they had, because I figured I could cut them shorter if I wanted to, but they're basically, if they're not long enough, then I'm screwed. So I bought them very long, so that also when they start kind of getting nasty on the ends, I can make them last longer by just giving them some haircuts and stuff. So I'm still like playing around and messing around with them, but I really do like it. I don't wear them all the time. mainly just like Friday through Monday because when I work out and stuff, I don't want to have them on my head. They're just gonna make me get hot and sweaty, and then they're gonna get sweaty and it's gonna be just a sweaty gross mess. So yeah, if you want hair extensions, if you have curly hair and you wanted hair extensions, I would definitely recommend them. So far I've only had them now for like 2 weeks, but I have enjoyed them. I need to actually wash and like deep condition these because I have colored them. One thing I also like about them is they have so much selection on their websites for different curl types. Like if you have curly hair, you know what I mean. Like there's so many different curl types, and so I think there's like 4 or 5 different types of curls that they have on their website, as well as they have a whole bunch of different shades, and they have ones that are like ombre shaded for you. So if you want to like add color to your hair without having to color your own hair, or if you already have like lighter hair ends, then you can try and find one on their website that already matches and that's already ombre colored for you, so that's not even like a step that you have to worry about. So yeah, I definitely love them. I can't wait to try more styles with these. I want to try doing like the really high ponytail with them, and I want to try doing like some half up half down stuff, but I'm just like learning and teaching myself as I go and watching YouTube videos and stuff, because hair extensions are something that I know nothing about. Then my very last favorite they wanted to share with you guys, I'll probably just show like some pictures and videos here because they're downstairs and I'm like honestly too lazy to go get them, but I bought some inline roller skates. They're from a company that sells them, I think in like the UK. That's where I bought them from. They're a little bit pricey, but they were the only ones I could find specifically for what I was looking for. They're from a brand called Off Ice Skates, and they're not exactly inline skates. They're meant to kind of be similar to actual ice skates, which I do have some ice skates here. Just got these yesterday, so hopefully next week I can go to the rink and start breaking these in. But I just recently started, with COVID and all the gyms being closed, I've been trying to find something to do that's like a physical activity, because I was going to the gym before doing aerial silks before COVID and everything, and I love going there and I really miss it, but I don't know, I have no idea when they're going to be opening back up, so I just was trying to find something to do now in the meantime, and I was able to find a ice skating rink that's open. They're not open to the public, but they are open for like limited small class sizes for people who are training for ice skating. So I signed up for one of their like basic level ones, and I've been going once a week, but I think hopefully after my surgery, which I'm getting eye surgery tomorrow, I want to start going twice a week, but it is a bit far from my house, so which is why I bought the off ice skates, so that I can still train and practice certain things at home, because it's like an hour and a half round trip for me to go out and practice at the actual skating rink, because that's the only one that's open right now, and that's like an indoor place for skating, especially because it's like the middle of summer, so you only really can do indoor skating right now. So those are all the favorites that I could think of and things that I've been loving recently that are book and non-book related. Let me know what your guys' favorites are. They can be book things or even not book things. Like, recommend me some stuff to watch on like Netflix or something, because I'm always looking for good Netflix recommendations on there. And lastly, before I go, I want to thank Ana Luisa for being the sponsor for this video, and don't forget to, if you do decide to check out their jewelry, to use my coupon code so you can save yourself a little bit of coins on your purchase. And I want to thank them also for sending me these 3 sets of earrings to try out. I love them and I've been wearing them like every day. They're just so cute. And that's it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!